Okay, this is something that I've wanted to do for a while. This is a program called Reaper, and it is what I use to record my podcast. This is a brand new version of Reaper that I just installed, so it is completely fresh. If you open Reaper and you download it from the link that is in the notes below, you will see it looking exactly like this when you open it. As you see, it is a digital audio workstation that is one of the most powerful for recording podcasts in particular. And as you will notice, it has everything that you need, your master, all your options, everything. And I will go through as much of it as I can to make recording a podcast and using as little editing like in Audacity as possible. So the very, very first thing that you want to do when you open Reaper for the first time is look at the top window here, and you will notice that while it does have minutes and seconds, it also has beats and bars, because this is also used for producing music. To remove that, what you would have to do is right click on it, scroll down to minutes and seconds, and click, and there you go. You will also notice that there is a grid. This grid is designed so you can snap beats, and it will only highlight in those grids. To remove this for editing purposes, you want to go to Options, Snap Grid, Enable Snapping. Now you can move around wherever you please. If you would like to remove the grid completely, which I do, click Show Grid. Now it is gone. Now you are free to highlight whatever you please, wherever you please, on your entire track. Now, you're noticing that there is no track open on this. Unlike Audacity, you have to open a new track every time you want to record something. In order to do this, you have many options. Your first one is you can simply double click right here and open up a new track. You can right click, insert new track, and you can also come up here, track, insert new track. There we go. So to remove a track, right click, remove track. Simple. And as you will see, the voice meter is not moving at this time. That is because in in Reaper, you need to turn it on, unlike Audacity. So there is my track. It is now active and running. To record a track, simply press record, and there you go. Your voice starts to display on your scope. And to stop it, simply hit stop, or you can alternatively hit spacebar. Now, how is this different from Audacity, I hear people asking, or from GarageBand? Well, this has the ability to put effects onto your track before you even start. There's a couple that I like to use in general, and in order to add effects to your track, you want to click on this effects button right here. And this opens a separate window. You have your effects that are possible to be put onto your track here, and then this is where they will end up. Now if I click, the one that we're going to use we're going to use an equalizer. So here we go, we have an equalizer. I'm not going to get into how to EQ a voice just yet, but I'm just going to show you how to add them to a track and how to edit them very quickly. So I like to use EQ. I'll use, let me see, we want to go to VST. We're going to use a compressor. We're going to use a noise gate and a noise subtraction. Now, in the next episode, I will get into what these four things do, but this is just basically how you can add them to your track and then how to activate them. To save these as a default is very, very helpful. Now, I've selected these four, and I would like these to be there the next time I open Reaper. So you want to click FX and save effects chain. And now you can save it as whatever you want. So now, they are now saved as your 4 basic effects that you would use every time you record. And now you can also save this as a default for all new tracks that you open, which means the next track that I open will have the exact same effects as the previous one. So you do not have to go in and change your settings every single time. It's very, very helpful. Saves me a lot of time in editing. So that's it for this show. Next one, I will be describing how to equalize for your voice. I can't tell you exactly how to do it, but I can show you what I do to make my voice sound better. So, with that being said, until next time.